big crew. But first of all, I do want to take the time to congratulate the senior players of Citadel, and that is Saoirse McDonough, Rowan Gallagher, and Riley Nolan. Okay, so congratulations to you guys as well. I hope you have a great rest of the year, and whatever you choose to do in the future, I'm excited to see if you can play basketball, and if not, I hope to see you again. Now, I'm not gonna be too long with our seniors. Gonna keep it short and sweet. I think the girls know exactly why. And so I just want to say a couple of quick things. We do have a great crew of grade 12s here with us tonight. Sasha, who is probably the most frustratingly lovable person I've ever met. Nevaeh, the mighty one who just can't help but wear every emotion on her face, but who also puts her body on the line constantly. Maddie Ellesmere, the joy and the happiness of our team, and also our own personal laundry lady. Lily Francois, who's not a morning person, definitely not, no. But definitely the first one to celebrate everybody in this group and everybody around her. And Maddie Root, the team chauffeur. she's got her license and she drives her around everywhere. The team chauffeur, and even the wittiest person I know, and he's the wittiest person of them, whose heart is a lot bigger than she's willing to let most of you see. Not only are we celebrating these 5 beautiful young women, but we're also taking time today to celebrate another amazing young woman who means the world to each of these seniors, Carrie. For those of you who have not had the privilege of knowing Karis, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Because Karis, it has been an honor to not only have you around this year, but to have known you since you were in grade 9. Karis is a kind, gentle, thoughtful human who has given so much love to this team. She wasn't here when I rambled on for a very long time about the 5 grade 12s and a lot of them for the game, so I have taken the time to ramble on about her. So please, a round of applause and join us in presenting these guys with a great night, hopefully. And I would also like to ask the families to come ahead and present them with a gift as well. So a round of applause for the great class. And our family, thank you. And Nevaeh O'Connell. Yeah. Lily Francois. Maddie Root.
Coach Skeeter. Good afternoon, folks. My name is Steve Clark, head of school here at Armbrae. Tonight is the official kickoff of our African Heritage Month. We're excited to celebrate this by showcasing the young students of African heritage from Armbrae and Citadel. To make this evening even more special, we have a special guest here. I'm pleased to welcome back to Armbrae singer-songwriter Jody Upshaw. We're still waiting to find out if Councillor Liddell Smith will make it by game time, so I'll keep that one in my back pocket for now. As mentioned tonight, tonight's our senior night. I'd like to invite one of our seniors, Nevaeh O'Connell, up to lead us in the acknowledgements and to introduce Jody for the singing of Legendary Voice.
Armbrae Colony is located on the unceded and ancestral land of the Mi'kmaq First Nations people. Mi'kmaq is still home to many Mi'kmaq peoples, the original caretakers of this land. We are all treaty peoples. We also recognize that African Nova Scotians are distinct peoples whose life histories, legacies, and contributions have enriched that part of Mi'kmaq known as Nova Scotia for over 400 years. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Jody Upshaw to you. Jody was nominated for the African Nova Scotian Artist of the Year Award in 2017, 2019, and 2022. She was the recipient of the African Nova Scotian Music Rising Star Award in 2018, and she was nominated for the R&B Artist of the Year in 2019 and 2020. Please join me in welcoming Jody Upshaw, here to sing the African Nova Scotian National Anthem, Lift Every Voice.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, and let us march on till victory is won. Thank you, Armbrae, for having me. Happy African Heritage Month, everyone. Let's say that to Armbrae.
Thank you, Nevaeh, and thank you, Jody. Most of you know Jalen Skeeter as a teacher and a coach, but she's taken on a new role here at Armbrae this year called Inclusive Education Support. As we begin African Heritage Month, I thought it would be an opportune time for her to share a few thoughts with you about her new role and what it will mean for Armbrae students.
Thank you, Mr. Clark, and thank you, Jody, for being here again with us. Although I took this new role back in September, it's nice to have an opportunity to speak about it at events like this. For a focused and inclusive education support role is to enhance the educational experiences for historically marginalized students at Armbrae. And these would include young people perceived as or identified as Indigenous, African Nova Scotian, newcomer, and LGBTQ plus to us. Together with my school colleagues, I am tasked with promoting a school climate that is safe, supportive, and respectful to diverse students. It's a role I take seriously, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish as a school. So thank you.
Thanks, Jalen. Councillor Smith will be here eventually. In his stead, I've asked Mr. Finley Tolliver to throw the ceremony tip-off. So I'd like to invite Sasha Dab and Deja Dixon from Citadel to send forth to you. Thank you, Mr. Tolliver. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the game.
Good evening, actually good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the Osprey's Nest. It is senior night here for Halifax Osprey girls basketball as they are hosting Halifax Citadel Phoenix. This is also the beginning of African Heritage Month, so they are also celebrating African Heritage Month as a tip-off. And as you see, both teams are wearing African Heritage Month t-shirts donated by Armbrae. So welcome today to this game. It is brought to you by Maritime Athletic Profiles, and you're watching this on the YouTube channel. I'm Leslie Stage, Coach Les, and I am with Coach Bev Greenlaw. Welcome, Coach.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I think this is going to be a real good matchup. Would be the last games of the season, league play for both of these teams. Armbrae has a record of 2-7 coming into this game. Citadel has a record of 4-5 coming into this game. And Coach, what are you expecting from both these teams?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, I haven't seen Citadel. Have you seen them live yet?
I have seen them play a couple times,
okay.
Yes.
But we were commenting there just a while ago the 4-5, 2-7 records are a little bit deceptive potentially because both of Armbrae's wins have come in the last couple of weeks, and they've come against quality competition.
Right.
Citadel, interestingly enough, of their 4 wins, 2 of them are the only 2 losses that Halifax West has had in league play this season. And Halifax West is certainly among the stronger teams in the Metro League. So
and in the province, quite frankly.
And in the province, I would say, yeah. And so the interesting thing with Citadel, of their 4 wins, I think 3 of them came fairly early.
Yes.
So you may have 2 teams on slightly different courses here, but you can't know that.
Yeah.
So as you say, the game 1 is guaranteed to be interesting. to you and me, if nothing else. But I suspect it's going to be interesting to basketball fans who've been following Metro League play, because this could be an interesting game leading into playoff.
Yes, I think this game will make a little bit of an adjustment for a win for either team. It'll push them up one notch, I think, regardless who wins.
I think Grammar at 5-5 is one win ahead of Citadel,
That's
so
right.
they're playing for something.
That's right.
Armbrae would like to get that third. Mainly, Armbrae wants to continue their rise in the caliber of play they've been exhibiting lately. So, and this is a quality competitor, obviously.
So the starting lineups are now being called for Citadel. Kelsey Matheson, number 3 for Citadel. Number 9, Riley Nolan. Number 10, Stella Niedermeyer. Number 12, Sophia Das. And number 13 to round it off, Deja Hooper-Dixon.
So that's 4 juniors and a senior.
And the starting lineup for Armbrae probably won't adjust too much from most of the year is Amaya Tolliver, number 10. Number 7, Sashniel Dab. Number 9, Lily Francois. Number 12 is Maddie Ellesmere. And to round it out is number 6, Nevaeh O'Connell. What you see with Armbrae is they are starting 4 seniors and a junior.
Right. So it's kind of the flip. Although we'll find out if you agree. My sense of the high school basketball, 11s and 12s, is when you start to get the sort of veteran feel.
Most
to play.
definitely, most definitely.
University level, it tends to be beginning in 3rd year and then
That's
4th
right.
and 5th year.
That's right. You don't have as much time in the high school ranks, so you got to catch on a little quicker, I think.
Well, the biggest thing is you have less to catch on to.
True. Well, that's totally true.
The high school kids, we've talked about this, are typically overwhelmed when they make that jump to the next level and discover
Most
that,
definitely.
what I thought I was watching is not quite what I
Not exactly.
am now experiencing. Here we go.
So here we go, and Citadel has first possession. Hooper-Dixon is guarded by Maddie Ellesmere. Nolan is guarded by O'Connell, and Niedermeyer is guarded by Lily Francois.
Good job regaining her balance.
Niedermeyer will be one of the key scorers for Citadel. Nice pass into the post.
And got the foul.
And
Number
Sasha draws a
12, I
foul.
believe.
Yeah, Sophia Das picks up the first foul. Number 12. She knocks down the first one. And she takes them both.
Whenever Sasha gets decent arc on her free throws, her touch is soft enough that she's going to make a very high percentage.
Yeah, when she keeps consistent, sometimes she gets a lull. She doesn't get consistent in her shot, in her foul shot, but then she readjusts, and she's a pretty decent percentage free throw shooter.
When she's not making, it's almost always too flat in front
That's
rim,
right.
you know.
There's a miss there
Nice lead.
by Kelsey Matheson. Rebound.
Oh. Well done, though, by
Yeah,
Nevaeh.
no, definitely.
Sasha didn't quite handle it, but it was a nice heavy stop and go and a good feed.
So the ball moves around to Hooper-Dixon, over to Niemeyer in the corner. Das is posted up using a little bit of a screen. Das got the rebound, a steal by Sash Dab. Over to Nevaeh O'Connell. Going to bring it up, set up the offense for Armbrae. Nevaeh's going right to the hoop. And she gets that basket.
So far, Nevaeh's been able to turn the corner on her defender twice in a row now.
Well, it's great to see Nevaeh back. She was out for, Coach, 3 games?
With a fairly high ankle sprain,
high ankle
which
sprain.
is usually a
So it's great to see that she's back.
And playing well.
Even before playoffs and playing well, for sure.
Turned into her that time instead of turning,
away
keeping
from
the body
defense.
between her. Yeah.
Maya Tolliver did have that steal, but then got tangled up. And so possession goes back to Armbrae.
A little bit of full court man pressure from the looks of things. Yep.
Yep. Niedermeyer is guarding Nevaeh O'Connell. Oh, sorry, Rayleigh Nolan.
Now on that one, Maya should just go. The minute she's overplayed there, just go.
And there's a turnover there by Armbrae. Nolan's going to bring it up.
Early minutes, both teams figuring it out.
Das is looking to take dab up to the hoop. Swing it back around to Nolan. And goes inside to Kelsey Matheson, who finishes. Armbrae looking to see what they get. Reverse the ball. Nice entry pass. And Sasha's going up through the crowd, but it gets stolen back. Sophia Dawes looking to push it. Going right to the hole. And she finishes.
Nice step through.
And Coach Scare has seen enough early. She wants to talk to the team.
My guess is she doesn't like the lack of rhythm and smoothness in the O yet. It's been kind of clunky.
And defensively, like, they have not put up any resistance to Citadel going to the hoop. Yeah. So I think she might want to have a conversation about that also.
I think that was the first transition hoop for Citadel, but certainly on that one she got very deep, without being contested. But in their quarter court D, the help's been decent, and Citadel's been forced into some tough attempts. The last make by the kid inside was not the transition, but the one previous against quarter court D was a pretty tough attempt actually, but she managed to make it. My guess is this timeout is mostly about O.
Yeah. Yeah, they're there, and the ball is moving, but bodies are not moving with when the ball is moving. So I think she probably wants to get them.
Well, the ball hasn't moved smoothly. The ball has moved kind of clunkily. The turnover, a couple of possessions ago over in that corner was unnecessary.
Let's get back into the action. Osprey standing now.
So here we are with possession for Armbrae. Full court press, as you said.
The first time it wasn't so much a press as pressure, and then once it was inbounded, they backed off. We'll see what happens this time.
And
that was opportunistic, so they just obviously the ball was
and it's going to be Citadel's ball.
But we'll watch that and see whether they evolve into an actual full court press or whether they continue to press until the thing's inbounded and then sort of play deep.
Inbound. Niedermeyer at the ball. Going into Matheson. Oh,
too difficult.
Just happened to miss Das as she's kept to the hoop.
Yeah, would have required an almost perfect pass.
Yes, definitely.
Could have been completed, but it was difficult.
Yeah, there is space, but it had to be right there.
Touch had to be perfect, and it wasn't.
Ball moved over to Maddie Ellesmere. She's looking to go off the backboard.
She's a little bit off balance. She got to a great spot.
Rebound by Niedermeyer up to Das. And again, she's getting to the middle.
Das penetrates.
And she's attacking. And, Sophia has definitely developed that part of her game. I know her from a few years ago when she played for me, and she has definitely developed nicely as an attack player. And that's a travel called on Lily Francois.
Again, try, when you're against pressure, especially a double or near double, get away from the sideline. Get away from the center line, get away from the sideline. Those are defenders.
And when you have those players on you, there's obviously means someone's open, so you need to try and find who that is.
Or pull back, cross, and head for the high country.
Ball and Hooper. Hooper Dixon's hands, looking to find somebody, and throws it away.
Neither team really quarter court is playing good yet.
Yeah, no, they looking a little helter-skelter out here right now.
Mistimed stuff, a lot of mistaken stuff.
Couple subs here for Armbrae, Mariah Dix, and Peyton. Peyton Phillips.
Nice find, but again.
And off the fingers of Phillips.
Yeah. Take maybe just a little bit more off that, hang it up in the air for a bit, but that could have been caught.
A little bit of pressure shown here by Armbrae, trying to disrupt Citadel just a little bit. And swing it over. And we have a screen.
Nevaeh doing what she does, which is draw charges and generally be a problematic presence for the opposition.
The first foul picked up by Matheson. But yeah, Nevaeh is definitely one that will cause you some trouble, for sure.
Well, and in the senior day thing, her coach said it, she will put her body on the line for the team.
Always.
Consistently.
Always has, for sure. Armbrae will inbound here on the baseline. Looking to get in. Lily Francois.
It's a pretty good look
for
for
three.
Yep. Got herself in rhythm and balance.
Great rhythm.
And knocked it down.
Great rhythm, great balance. Right off the inbound. Niedermeyer at the ball. O'Connell's there. And there's Dawes again. Oh, she misses that one. Mariah Dix
overshot
comes
it,
away.
but another nice penetrating cut that time.
Mariah Dix comes away with the rebound. Nevaeh O'Connell looking to push it.
Good decision.
Looking to settle it down. Yeah, I thought Sasha stayed a little too long there. She should have cut back door on that.
She was reading, waiting for the cut. It
And
didn't
there's
come.
Sasha
so
there
she-
looking to make a
nice
move.
job.
Oh, and just missed that, but a great move.
Sasha's stuff down low is, as we know, like she's very good with the footwork down low.
Hooper Dixon launches one there. Oh, and just off the fingers of Mariah Dix.
That would have come back to Armbrae had she left it.
Again, I think Citadel coach is probably looking for Deja to attack on that and not necessarily put up that jump shot. Great defense by Amaya Tolliver.
Good D on and off the basketball that time.
Steal by Sasha. Nevaeh's going to bring it up. She wants a high screen.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Lost the handle.
And Nevaeh will pick up that foul.
That one she was just trying to deal, but it slipped out of her hand. We could talk about the one-hand pass technique. I think just a slight touch with the offhand gives you a little bit more options.
Yeah.
Kids are taught one hand off the bounce. One hand with a slight touch of the other hand just improves life immeasurably.
And Deja will go to the line for 2 shots. So I'm going to take a guess here, and I could slightly be wrong, so I'll apologize ahead of time. But I think the referee assignment today, we have Ryan Maxwell, we have Carla Yepes, and we have Jen McKenzie.
So Carla's getting
anybody,
into roughing.
yeah,
Okay.
anybody that's in the basketball world over the last 5 years will know the name Carla Yepes, who was a phenomenal player at UPEI. All-Canadian at UPI, who's now living and working in Nova Scotia, and has handed the ball over and has picked up the whistle. So,
well, great to see former players refereeing. It just makes the game better.
It does, because they literally know the game also, and it gives them an opportunity to stay involved with the game and also empower these young girls as they're playing to see that after your career you can still stay involved with the game that you love. So,
well, and Jen herself, of course, is
definitely
a veteran example.
Most
of that same.
definitely. There's Sasha in the middle again, and she's fouled that time.
Came back and drew the foul.
Drew the foul there.
She's the best players down there are always very patient. And Sasha, at her best, is extremely patient and just reads body in space and eventually looks for the advantaged angle and attacks it.
Exactly. You know, when Sasha is patient, Sasha is deadly. But again, like all players, we've seen times where she hasn't been as patient and hasn't been as successful. But
Every human at time rushes.
yeah, you know,
And accidents happen.
you know, most of the people online can't really see the crowd in that, but Sasha has committed to UMB Reds for next season, and the University Reds team just left the building. They were here watching the first part of the game here, cheering Sasha on for her senior night. So I know Coach is really excited to have Sasha join their team and have the opportunity to work on her with that patience and those post moves.
And she'll gain strength at that level as well, of course.
And number 14 has entered the game. Let's go to basket. Sadie Chason.
That was a nice finish.
Maddie Ellesmere is back in. Also in the game is Brooklyn Lucas for Armbrae.
That pull-up is one of the strong parts of Maddie's game, so not a bad look.
Yeah, no, Maddie can definitely hit that on a consistent basis for sure.
When we last saw Brooklyn Lucas, she brought a lot of nice, aggressive play off the ball to Armbrae.
She did. And I actually saw her play at Grammar last week, I think, or just before exams 2 weeks ago. And she actually shot the three very well.
Okay.
So, yeah, she is definitely a nice addition to Armbrae this year. And being grade 9 doesn't hurt at all. There's a block by Peyton Phillips there. Citadel retains the ball.
Rebounder
Niedermeyer over to Daz. Chason down low. Another pass over to Matheson, and Phillips picks up the foul.
Pretty good interior passing by Citadel that time. Armbrae defended the interior stuff pretty well.
They did.
Citadel read it and got the pass.
In for Daz is number 4, Sarah Santama. And Phillips came and gave Sachinelle Dab a breather. Matheson goes 1 for 2. Armbrae looking to bring it up.
Risky.
Yeah, tough. That's a tough angle, a tough pass with some defense in there. Nice pass. And the finish by Peyton Phillips.
Nice find by Mariah Dix. Yeah, nice quick find.
Great hands by Peyton there to really just gather that.
When we've seen Peyton Phillips as a grade 9 kid with size, but she's contributed quite nicely for Armbrae in the games we've seen her play any kind of significant minutes.
Yeah, I have to say I would think that Coach Skier is pretty happy with how she's played for them and what she's given them this year as being a grade 9 for sure. That last foul was on Sadie Chason. Some pressure defense by Lily Francois. Looking to take it to the hoop is number 7. McDonough. Rebound there by Matheson. Chason over to Santama. And it goes back to Niedermeyer, who's stale there at the top. And there's a finish shot down at the end of the clock by McDonough.
Yeah, Niedermeyer was inadvertently in McDonough's drive line, but she handled it pretty well.
And that's a push on Niedermeyer. So that is putting Ospreys into bonus with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Maddie Ellesmere will shoot 2 shots. And she goes 1 for 2. I was just going to say Armbrae went a little big on that last possession, but they have now shifted and brought in a couple guards because they look like they're like 4 big.
Looks like they're going to go some kind of extended D.
A little bit of pressure.
Yeah. A little bit of initial pressure.
Big screen there by Matheson, moving screen. Called on Matheson as Sachinelle Dab ran straight into that. That would be her second foul.
Into the Phoenix number 2, Rowan Gallagher.
Rowan Gallagher will come in.
Illegal
and-
screens usually have a lot to do with timing and sometimes they over-eagerness,
Oh, most definitely.
you know. But just the player with the ball has to give the screener time to get set
That's right.
and space and then exploit it. And then the screener has to be patient and accept that they've set the screen and
Matheson
not try to do extra.
will take a seat, and Gallagher and Dawes will come in.
Lost the handle just a little bit, had the gap.
That just rolled off there for Francois. Ball stolen there by Dix.
I don't think
And
the ball
stays
handler,
with Citadel.
Sentema?
Santama.
I don't think she saw the defense coming from above.
Citadel will inbound underneath their basket. Got some pressure there. And
Nice clean.
Santama
Yep.
looks to attack baseline, and that's rejected by Sasha Dab.
Wingspan.
Push it over to Louis
Even though she was
Francois.
behind her, it was clean.
Over to Dix. And Nevaeh O'Connell looking to attack.
Ooh.
Oh, and
Yeah,
she gets called
little
for the
too much.
travel. That was probably one of the better possessions where they actually moved ball, moved body,
The pace was sharper.
went from
Yep.
one side to the other.
Yep.
And unfortunately just got called for the travel, but that was probably one of the better looking possessions they've had this quarter. Nice hesitation by Daz, and it rolls off. Big rebound by Peyton Phillips over to Lily Francois. Again, Coach, like you're saying, Peyton's just doing the small things, the good things, when she gets the opportunity to be in there for a ninth grader.
Yeah, and as she gets more experience in coaching and so on, she'll learn a little bit of technique. Oh, interesting.
And we have
I think Jen McKenzie called. I think she felt Lily push off on it.
well, I think she hooked her around the neck. All three referees came up with the
Yeah,
same call.
Okay, so
So that's a play control foul on Lily Francois. Yeah, as she attacked and she spun,
yeah.
she had Gallagher caught in the headlock.
Okay.
and you kind of know that it was the right call when all three are
When
coming
all
up
three, yeah.
with the same call, right? So ball's reversing from Gallagher.
It's,
over to
it's
Swayze
either the
McDonough.
right call or a very popular one.
Right, exactly.
Either way, it's unanimous, you know. But I think in that one you're correct. The description sounds like they got it right.
So O'Connell over to Dab, back to O'Connell. There is Francois, and she'll go launch it for three, and that's off. Box out by Citadel. Rebound by Chason. Pushed up by McDonough.
Good defensive recovery by
A three
Armbrae.
launch by Santama, that's off the rim. Rebound by Sasha Dab, and she's looking to push it. Francois
There it
gets the
is.
ball over to O'Connell, and that's
Good.
off.
Well,
Saved by Peyton
Saved.
Phillips.
Oh, okay.
Good hustle there by Phillips.
couldn't
But-
tell from here. Looked
Yeah.
like one fan at least didn't quite agree with.
Yeah, looks like
referee.
the referee thinks she stepped on the end line there. So we have 13 seconds left, and
Everything's
it is
perspective.
Citadel's ball. So Dawes is looking to take it at Sash Dab. And this ball stolen by Nevaeh
Near
O'Connell.
turnover.
And Mariah Dix
It is a
gets in
turnover.
on the scrum. And Citadel will turn it over. There's 4.8 seconds left in the first quarter.
Very,
Osprey has possession of the ball. Let's see if they can capitalize on this last possession.
should just
Nevaeh
push
O'Connell, I
the
don't think she
lead.
knows how much time's there.
I think
Nevaeh
she knew,
launches.
but yeah, on that one, most times, once Nevaeh caught it, sort of out there in open court, just
Yeah,
drive,
just attack
drive
at.
under control.
Yeah, just
To
attack
get
at.
penetration, make the D react, and somebody will be, you'll find somebody for a look.
So that first quarter has Citadel leading 14-11. Yeah, so I mean, I think like you said, the first 3 or 4 minutes of the first quarter was kind of helter-skelter. Both teams trying to figure out who they are and what they were doing. They did settle down moving forward into the first quarter, and now it is back to a game again because Citadel did have a little bit of a lead over Armbrae.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about the early leads. If teams are reasonably evenly matched, bigger, and they didn't have a huge early lead, but even when you get one, they seldom stand up if the teams are evenly matched. But in this instance, I just thought the whole quarter, I think maybe we have to look and give both defenses a little credit, because the offensively, neither team really developed a real smooth, flowing attack. I think the defensive work and hustle and positioning had something to do with that.
Yeah, I think both teams.
Cases.
Yeah, I think both teams played really tough defense. They caused some havoc for both teams. We saw at least 3 or 4 jump ball situations.
Well, the on-ball defense got better. Remember, you
That's
commented early there about how easy penetration was happening, and was accurate that it was. But then they adjusted almost immediately, and help on both teams was often and hard and numerous.
Yes.
So a lot of the turnovers happened by ball handlers in traffic.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
So yeah, so far defensively, good show on both sides, and we'll see which offense adjusts
Makes
first.
the adjustments. That's right. So starting the second quarter, we have Niedermeyer, Daz, Santama, Nolan, and Gallagher for Citadel. We have Francois, Dix, O'Connell, Dab, and Tolliver for Armbrae. It will be Citadel ball to start the second quarter. Santama has the ball in her hands.
Whoa, close.
Oh, yes, that was definitely a travel. She started to make a nice little run there.
She got the extra step before she caught it, but it looked
then,
like
and then took a
Sentiment
couple.
almost traveled as well.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of off balance forward.
Yeah, yeah. So there we have O'Connell with the ball. Nolan tried to steal it from her, but Nevaeh retained it.
Yeah. Okay.
Tipped
Lily's
out of
notion was to show and then whirl and spin baseline,
Yes.
but
Niedermeyer
got a hand on it.
Got her hand in
Not
there.
a bad idea, though.
And there was a nice cut from Mariah Dix from weak side also.
Yeah.
That didn't get a chance to make it. Nice post move by Dab. She's kicking it out to.
A lot of.
Kicked it out to Francois, and she shuffled her feet a little bit.
Referees are on the travel.
If you notice now, when the ball goes into Dab, the weak side help for Citadel is definitely coming over.
They're going to come hard.
Yeah.
But also the angle they're finding her at is not ideal.
It's not a great idea. Yes. She's getting the ball, but it's not a great angle for her.
Little further out and lower than she wants it.
Ball's being rotated by Citadel over in the corner to Gallagher. She's just going to throw up a shot there. Saved by Das. Out to Niedermeyer.
Whoa.
She's putting up a 3 off the front of the rim. Tipped
That
off the
was
finger
a
of
late
Gallagher.
shot clock. Better get it up.
Yeah, it
but
definitely was.
It almost went, which.
Off the fingers of Tolliver, so Citadel retains the ball there. Mariah Dix is going to take a seat. Maddie Alsmere is going to come in for Armbrae. Citadel ball on the sideline. That's out to Nolan. Back to Niedermeyer.
Could be.
Francoise Gardner. Nice defense. Great rebound by Tolliver. There's a nice push by O'Connell up to Ellesmere. Way off, but Dab saves it. Over to Tolliver.
Yep.
And
Got
nice block by Santama.
I think she blocked herself with the board from the looks of it.
And Nolan is looking to push it against Francois. Gallagher
defending her quite well.
Down to Daz. She is.
Oh, that's a
and
walk.
we have a travel.
And they're adjusting to Daz's penetration a little bit as well.
And it's really good to see Sophia Daz back. At the last game I saw, Citadel was playing Auburn, I think it was, and in the first minute of the game, she had her tooth knocked out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I see she's got a mouth guard in, and she had to go and have it surgically put back in that evening.
Good look.
An emergency surgery to have that tooth put back in, so glad to see that she's back and on court. Gallagher's bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Niedermeyer. Lily's guarding. And she gave her a little extra push there going
That
to the
one
hoop.
there, Lily she'd done her job defensively. That was going to be a very difficult take, and plus Maddie saw the drive coming, was there to help. So better in that instance, because Lily had done her job defensively, just get your hands out and back, so it's very obvious you have not committed a foul.
I think that is Lily picked up her third foul there. Brooklyn Lucas will replace her. Yeah, unlike the last possession that Lily had guarded Niedermeyer on that, she got just a half a step behind her, so she was riding her side a little bit.
But she still,
But,
it was going to be a difficult attempt.
Yeah.
You know, you've done what you can legally. Don't take the foul.
All
in
being
this
brought up
situation.
by Maddie Ellesmere. Hand off Tolliver back to Ellesmere. Armbrae needs the ball to move for the purpose. Over to Brooklyn
Nice
Lucas. And she nails
Long
the three.
two. Long two.
Long two. Long two.
But smoothly taken.
Yes, definitely. And again, we noticed that when Brooklyn shoots, that she looks pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Also, again, as a grade 9.
Nice
Big
find by
rebound
Maya
there.
off the drive, too.
Big rebound there
Nice.
by Sasha.
Took herself
Nevaeh
wider
O'Connell
than
looked
she
to
had
push it to Tolliver. Nice
Nice.
pass from Ellesmere to O'Connell. Over to Tolliver. It rims out.
Good box out.
Couple nice finds there, but Osprey cannot connect. Try to get into Das, who's fumbled it a little bit.
She had the
And
drop off to Das on the baseline, but didn't see it.
rebound there by O'Connell over to Ellesmere. Looking to spin and
Nice
go to
take.
the hoop.
Oh.
And it's off the rim. Das with big rebound, looking to push it. Das is going to the hoop.
Good D.
And she
Good
takes that layup. That's the Seiko, just like the third or fourth time we've seen her looking to attack like
on
that,
that
downhill.
one, though, Nevaeh was right in the
Yes,
drive line.
yes.
Solid, and she avoided the charge and made the hoop.
Yeah,
Very difficult.
very difficult. Smart decision. Stolen by Gallagher, looking to push it to Santama.
Travel.
That's a
Got
travel.
away with
It's
it.
not called. And she gets it late. She picks up a foul. And Osprey will retain the ball.
Again, what we were saying between quarters, this is a defensive game.
Yes.
Both teams are really getting after it on D, and that's what's causing a lot of the narrow misses. Virtually no shot has been uncontested.
Das and Gallagher will take a breather. And we have Hooper Dixon and Sheila Nolan coming in. Nevaeh O'Connell, 7 seconds on the clock, has the ball.
Oh, got fouled.
Oh, and it rolls off. And that foul is on 6. Sheila Nolan.
She got sort of half beat, even though Nevaeh was off balance, but in trying to recover, she fouled.
Nevaeh will go to the line, shoot 2 shots. And she's off on the first one. And she's off on the second.
Almost got touched.
Rebound there by Hooper Dixon. Over the corner to Santama, who just puts up a long 3, saved by Hooper Dixon on the rebound. She's very athletic, Coach. You'll see her get up in the air.
Is she Taya's sister?
She is Taya's
Yeah.
younger sister.
Yeah.
And she is a flat-out athlete. She is track and field. She is.
Doesn't she play football?
She plays
Yeah.
football on the guys' team.
Yeah.
She plays football in Nova Scotia. She is definitely a hard-nosed player. Nevaeh O'Connell looking to attack.
Nice. Oh, that one probably should have gone up.
Yeah, she should have went up with that one, I
If
think.
Nevaeh goes up there,
You have
Peyton's guaranteed the board.
She's in there for the rebound for
if it
sure.
misses.
Yeah. Yeah, a little unselfish there. She has to take that one up. In for Citadel is number 5 for the first time, Talia Metledge. And also number 14 is back in, Sadie Chason. Armbrae has the ball in the baseline, looking to get it in. Right. Oh, there's Lucas.
The Lucas kid can play.
Finish on a layup. Oh, yeah,
She
she's
can
a,
play.
she's a nice little player. Nice little player. When you see the talent that some of these kids have at 9th grade, you know there's a lot of good things going to be happening in the future for this league. Nevaeh O'Connell just disrupts that enough to get that ball out of play. Citadel will retain the ball underneath the baseline.
For the Ospreys, number 9, Lily Francis.
Lily Francois
I wonder
in.
maybe that wasn't Lily's third.
She
maybe
might only
her
have
second?
two.
Yeah.
She might only have two, yeah. Nevaeh and Lucas are going to sit down. And Mariah and Lily have come back in. Trying to get that ball up over top of, up over top of Sasha. And then,
Need to be more aggressive on the
yeah,
glass.
Armbrae all just stood and watched the ball land on the floor, and Citadel got it back. So there's Nolan, the younger Nolan, with the ball, and that's going up off the backboard of Metledge. Citadel looking for that last possession.
Yep. The thing that young rebounders have got to learn there is just put the ball away and pivot.
Yeah,
You know,
away
they
from.
have a tendency to sort of hold it almost like a basket, and baskets get reached into and things get taken from baskets. So you've got to put the ball away strong, flex, and pivot.
Francois bringing the ball up over to Tolliver, handoff back to Francois. And again, it's that entry
Nice
pass to
find.
Sasha. She's double teamed. But
Lily
she
does
evades.
Lily does a very nice job of finding Sasha.
She evades
with touch.
Hooper Dixon and finishes with that layup and ties the score and a
Turnover.
Turnover by Citadel. A little bit of a momentum swing here with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Well,
for the
again, we're seeing a
Ospreys.
defensive contest here, you know.
Yeah,
Baskets are going to be hard to come by both ways.
a little bit of body contact there by Niedermeyer, not called, so they're going to keep playing. Mariah Dix looking to attack. And, she loses
Lost
the
the
ball.
handle.
Niedermeyer lost the ball. And the ball comes off the rim and bangs off a couple players, and Osprey end up with the possession.
I think each team, they've had so few open opportunities. When they get one, they're surprised.
Yeah. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm here all by myself. Yeah, for sure. So Hooper Dixon's going to take a seat. Natty Ellesmere moving the ball around to Tolliver. She's looking to attack. And
That's one
she
of the
draws the
things-
foul by Matheson.
We've discussed this, but I think Tolliver is actually one of the better straight penetrators on Armbrae's roster.
Yeah. So Matheson is definitely picking up her third on that possession. And Sophia Das will come back in. Maya King will come in for Sash and give her a breather. Her first time on the floor.
Better arc that time.
Tolliver will shoot two shots there. And she nails them both. We have a sub for McDonough is coming in
for Nolan.
for Sheila Nolan.
Yeah.
And we also have a Riley Nolan, so I'm assuming they're sisters.
Probably.
Yeah, I could think so. Das
Nice
looking to
recovery.
attack, recovered there as she's stopped by Maddie Ellesmere. It gets caught underneath the rim there, too far under. And Mariah Dix is looking to go by. There's got to be some contact there, but I guess not. The referee didn't see anything. Maddie Ellesmere
decided
is looking to attack that. And that rolls off the rim.
Yeah.
There's a foul there by
Dix, I think.
Mariah Dix.
Yeah, not necessary.
No.
We have Maya King, who's a grade 9 in the game for
Maya
Armbrae.
King's in. Nevaeh O'Connell will give Ellesmere a breather.
The aspect of their defensive game Armbrae's got to pick up is their rebounding. They're doing a great job until the shot goes up, but then
They're standing and watching the play.
They've got to get better on the board.
There's a big, as you said right there, Coach, it was a floater right over top, and Citadel came up, but then Armbrae did get the steal back from them. There's a handoff there to Ocado. She thought about it for a minute, looked up and saw the hoop and thought made the better decision. Mariah Dix over to Tolliver. Someone's got to want to go.
Travel call.
And a travel call.
Got bumped into the travel.
Yeah, somebody's going to want to take control and score the basketball. It's nice for the passing, but it's going to pass.
Has its,
There's a steal from Amaya Tolliver.
Nice
Big
steal by
steal.
Tolliver.
The 5-on-4.
Difficult.
Oh, nice save.
It's going to work out.
Nice save. And a finish. Oh, off balance. Yeah.
But back
and they're going to keep the ball.
Yeah, that was Lily did thread the needle, but it required the needle being thread.
Definitely. There was that fingertip tip that was running that belonged to Citadel that just tipped it enough away. But then again, there was a great save on the baseline by Nevaeh to get it back to Amaya, and
she just got a little bit off balance in the take. In that situation, if you are Lily, if you just take another dribble and read one more time, and then if necessary, take another dribble and one more read, often space will get created in that. It's a good see that she saw that was there, but it wasn't there without great difficulty on the delivery.
Yeah.
If you let a few more steps get taken by both O and D, sometimes things open up.
Yeah, sometimes when it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So I think she saw that slasher there and thought to be, oh, look, this is a perfect pass, but
it was a near perfect pass, but it required that.
Yeah, near.
And
exactly.
if you can avoid having to make a perfect pass, you're probably, in the long run, percentages favor you.
So we have Armbrae is now up 19-17 with just under 2 minutes left in the second quarter. It is a low-scoring game, but a tight game, as we said from the beginning. We thought it was going to be a close game, and the first half has shown us that, for sure. That timeout was called by Coach Ingram from Citadel High. So I think she just wanted to get the girls to settle down and reconnect again. Lily Francois will inbound for Armbrae. So Amaya Tolliver in the corner. Back to Lily.
Want to get out of there.
Yeah.
And ideally
and that's
not
a travel.
Go right back in.
Yeah. Amaya's got to get Mariah has got to get to her 2 feet, and she's got to get that ball down before she moves. Going by Amaya is number 5, Talia Metledge. She's back on court. And that layup is finished by McDonough.
Regained her balance well coming out of the crowd.
O'Connell to Francois, back to O'Connell. Now it's with Tolliver. She's looking to attack.
Oh yes.
And she held
Good
that.
patience.
She held that foot down. She held that foot down as she attacked, and got the nice little floater. There's Niedermeyer looking to put up, and again, coach, there's no rebound by Armbrae. 2 different possessions, and again another rebound, and they get the steal that way.
They're being more fortunate than management at this point.
Ball's over to Francois, and it's off. Metledge going full court, looking for Daz, and she misses that on a wide open. Nevaeh again.
She was off balance badly.
Nevaeh caused a little bit of a havoc there, right in place. Rebound by Dix.
One-on-one.
And you have Lee Francois going to the hoop, and she'll finish it on one-on-one.
Well taken. Read it well. Got herself on. Amaya ankle.
I'm not sure. Amaya needs a breather to get out of there. Oh, I think she's banged in her face. And I know myself, even when you have those sport goggles on, when you get banged in that face, that really hurts. Most times, if nothing else, it actually will cut your skin. So I think she just got a little got a little poke there in the face, and she's going to regroup.
I used to wear those things that had a few surgical cuts. And
Yeah, exactly.
eyelids especially.
Sash Neal Dabbs back in. Peyton Phelps is back in. Maddie Ellesmere is back in. Big rebound there by Sash on the miss by Sophia Das.
Now they have last shot if they want to.
Ellesmere is looking to push it. The crowd is counting down. Nevaeh O'Connell. And she just loses the
Lost the
ball.
handle going up.
And the shots, last shot.
What she had in mind wasn't bad, but she lost the handle.
Yeah, last shot by McDonough goes off the backboard.
I don't think we were wrong calling this a defensive tussle.
Not at all, because it has definitely been a tussle. We have seen many players on the floor. We have seen many little mini rugby scrums out there, and it's been the defense. And both teams have played extremely hard in this first half, which is great to see.
They're both playing hard. They're playing as teams defensively.
That's right.
Very hard. A passing lane will open and immediately get recovered into.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's throwing the timing of each team is throwing its opponent's timing off.
Yeah.
And so some of the individual errors we've seen of rushed, off balance, travel, etc., have been forced by the defensive tenacity.
Defense. Exactly.
And similarly with the missed shots, it look like they're going to be good shots, but then become more difficult because again of the defensive tenacity and recovery. The one area again Armbrae has got to get better at is cleaning the defensive boards.
Yeah, they have definitely been out rebounded by Citadel. Citadel has gotten 2 and 3 rebounds at a time, and then all of a sudden Armbrae will steal it at the last second. Not because they got the rebound, but because they were able to steal it from the players. So we're going to go into halftime with Citadel up 23-19, and we are going to step away for halftime, and we will be back. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles on YouTube channel with high school girls Metro basketball.
Your gifts directly contribute to real, tangible change on our campus and will immediately impact all of our students. With your support, we can expand our programs and fund enhancements to our classrooms and co-curricular learning experiences. Your gift, no matter the size, can make a difference.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thanks to your generosity, we were able to outfit our science lab with state-of-the-art microscopes. When we pool our resources together, we can make a significant impact on the Armbrae experience for our students. All gifts, regardless of size, have the power to inspire.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
At Armbrae, the annual fund campaign is really the backbone of our fundraising efforts. That's because the projects are designed to enhance the learning of current students. So we conceive of and raise funds for the project this year, for example, and then we launch it next year. In the past, you've supported projects like smartboard upgrades in classrooms, classroom furniture upgrades, playground equipment, the new class set of microscopes in the science lab, and of course the new bike shelter that's being built this week. So thank you for your support of those projects. Like all independent schools, tuition fees only cover about 85% of our operating costs. So it's through the generosity of donors like yourselves that we're able to bridge that gap. This year's projects include musical instruments, visual art equipment, and smartboard upgrades across all divisions, and of course our scholarship and bursary fund as well. In the coming weeks and months, you'll be given opportunities to support the project or projects of your choice, and I just wanted to take a moment here to thank you in advance for doing so.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back, basketball fans, to senior night here at the Osprey's Nest, where the Armbrae Ospreys are hosting Citadel Phoenix in what is the final league game for these two teams. As we said earlier, Citadel is coming into this game with a 4-5 record. Armbrae is coming in with a 2-7 record. But, Coach, as we saw in the first half, neither of those teams look like their records match up with the way that they're playing. They're playing extremely hard, defensively for sure, and definitely trying their best to get some shots offensively.
Well, and actually looking at the Metro standings, other than the West and Auburn, most of the teams are around 500.
Yeah.
Because it really has been a year of parity within the Metro League.
It definitely has. It definitely has. There's no front runner that's going to kind of run away with this. Everybody's kind of beating everybody at some point. And we will start the third quarter with Armbrae up 23-19.
And we've briefly discussed this, but outside Metro, Horton are strong. North Nova have shown they are strong.
They have.
Cobequid pretty good. Is there anybody from Cape Breton this year that's...
I have not heard of anybody. Excuse me. Usually Riverview is usually the team coming out of Cape Breton for most years, but I have not heard or seen any tournaments or games with them in, so I can't answer that. But yeah, this is definitely a good one here, and the second half will.
Nice take,
nice tack there by Amaya Tolliver, handed Sash.
Maya could have gone up on that.
I thought she was going to.
Yeah,
I thought she was going to. Kicks it out to Nevaeh O'Connell, who misses, and the rebound. That shot was missed by Citadel's Deja Hooper-Dixon, and a rebound by Sash. And Sash goes right by Daz for a layup, coast to coast.
We've seen very few of those in this competition.
Especially from Armbrae.
But on
there was
really
a couple
not
from
early
Citadel.
one by
There's a
by
couple
the
there by Citadel,
Dash kid, I think,
but there hasn't been many of the straight line, full court layups. That's for sure. The defense on both sides have done a pretty decent job of making shots hard to come by.
Well taken. She was under duress, but got a pretty good
That's
rhythm on the take.
Mid-range jumper by McDonough. Rebound. Here we go.
Oh, again,
Nevaeh
if Nevaeh gets her other hand just touching that, still a one-hand pass, but just the other hand to support the release, she's going to become more accurate.
Well, she also looked like she was in a rush to pass it, and she didn't need to rush to pass it.
Yeah, but again, it's that one hand, no touch off
and
the
then
bounce.
Lily didn't go to catch it with two hands, so it's a little bit of everything in that one there. But Citadel throws the ball away. And
the thing about that one-hand pass off the dribble is it's great if you're Steve Nash or an NBA guy or an WNBA woman. Your hands are large enough and so on. But for high school kids, it's the accuracy does suffer. And the other quick touch with the other hand takes nothing away from quickness or deception.
Ball reversal to Francois,
call.
who got the ball into Sashno Dab. I think the foul is going to be drawn by Sophia Daz. Will pick up that foul.
Citadel are the instant Sasha or any other of her teammates get the ball in the paint, though, there's an immediate double.
Oh,
So
there's definitely a double, and then there's another third that's lurking. Sasha will go to the line for two shots. She drains the first.
Both of them
And
well taken.
both of them nice shots, nice fluid shots. Inbound there to number 9, Riley Nolan. Over to Das in the corner. She's going baseline. And she misses that. Rebound there by Peyton Phillips. Oh, nice pass. She's a little far under.
Yeah.
Reverse
Good
back
idea,
to
though.
reversal back
There it is.
to Lily Francois from Sasha. She was caught underneath the backboard there and kicked it out to Francois, who nails the three.
Nice kick, and Lily caught it and took it and looked smooth with it.
Yeah, that was great. That was great control by Sasha to grab that ball, get to her feet, not traveling, and be able to find Lily out on the wing at the three-point line.
And again, it was an example of Lily is good at seeing her
That's right.
teammates early and finding them with touch, so that even though she overthrew it space-wise, she didn't overthrow it velocity-wise.
That's right.
So Sasha was able to catch
To
it
still
in
be able to
balance
get it.
and make the save.
Yeah, and definitely still have that impact and be able to knock down that three. And you're right, that three by Lily was very fluid. She was in rhythm, feet down, and nice look.
And again, inside-out kicks, the percentage of makes on threes on an inside-out kick is higher.
That's for sure.
For everyone, pretty much.
So Coach Ingram is going to call a timeout.
It was
there
a good
for
timeout,
Citadel.
I think.
Yeah, I think it was a great timeout.
The way
for sure.
the game has been, she knows that 9 points is a big
Yes.
lead relative to the way the game has been
The
played.
way the game has
Now,
been
maybe
played
it's
so
about
far.
to change, but
Yeah.
she can't wait until she finds that one out.
Yeah, no,
down,
no. I think she definitely realized that they're starting to pull away a little bit. The momentum again for Armbrae at home on senior night, is that 6-man kind of thing. And yeah.
But also, I think 9 points is the biggest gap in the game.
It's
for
the
either
biggest
team.
gap for either team, 9 points
so,
for sure.
It's been that crunch grind kind of game.
Yeah.
So again, she does not want to get this thing out to double figures and then in a crunch game try to fight her way back.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So Armbrae has extended their defense up the floor a little higher.
Showed a little 1-2-2.
A little bit. And so they're still in a 1-2-2. Still in 1-2-2, putting a little bit of pressure on.
I think it's a 1-3-1. Got Nevaeh on the
switch,
baseline.
Okay, switch that. Because it was just a 2 at one point, so they've adjusted a little bit. Definitely moving the ball. And there's a 30-second clock.
Okay.
Yes, 30-second clock.
Thought for a minute there'd been a foul call there, but no.
Great defensive stance there by Armbrae out of that timeout.
Yeah,
that was called by Citadel.
A little show half court, then
Yes.
come back, play a little 1-3-1. Little bit of deception there. Tough for the O to make that adjustment.
That was
they
great.
Haven't seen it.
That was great for Coach Skier to have that in place coming in out of the timeout by Citadel. That's a bounce pass. Yeah,
you've got to pass under on that one.
Yeah, and so the ball is pushed up the floor by Citadel, looking to at least come up with a basket here and slow Armbrae down a little bit. Armbrae is definitely putting on a stronger pressure now. Not letting Citadel do what they want to do, and there's a stolen ball there.
Yeah.
Lily's got
Niedermeyer
the ball.
sort of forced that one a little bit. Still Armbrae.
And it's still Armbrae's ball.
But they now have 4 seconds to get it over center.
And so Dixon and Riley Nolan will take a seat, and Santama and Gallagher will come in for Citadel. And Nevaeh only has 3 seconds to get the ball over.
Whoa.
That was close. Handoff there with Dab. O'Connell. And she loses the ball again. But she gets the jump ball. That's the second time that she...
happened to her a couple of times. I'm wondering if the time off, just a little rust, with the handle.
Yeah. So she's going O'Connell's going to take a break there, and Mariah Dix is going to come in.
Because that wasn't
on the
tipped.
defense.
She
just gave it away again. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're in the same. Now they've got.
And the ball
Dix
goes
on
off
the
of Santama's hands.
1-3-1.
No, they're going to give it back to Citadel. So it must have went off of Dix.
Now they're going to go to man. Yep. Now they go to man.
Now they're going to go man. Yeah. So Citadel has the ball deep in the corner. And there's an up screen there for Santama.
Soft switch.
Looking to get that ball inside. And it's off the rebound, off the backboard.
Good board by Daz.
By McDonough, and Daz got the big rebound there. And there's a
of
bump there by Francois on Niedermeyer.
Interesting.
And right away, you're going to have Tolliver come in and give. Oh, she's going to.
For a minute,
give,
I thought he called the push-up off, but I thought it was not really much contact in either direction, for what it's worth.
Francois will take a breather. So will Peyton Phillips. In comes Lucas and Niedermeyer goes 2 for 2. So Dix and Lucas. Dix will bring the ball up. Again, Dix is one of those players that needs to just make sure she takes that extra second. Lucas launches up a 3. That's off the backboard. Daz gets the rebound, but they're going to tie her up for a jump ball, and it'll stay with Osprey.
And became prey to a jump ball tie-up. And Armbrae will have 22 with the...
Need to be patient, get the ball
Gotta
in.
move again.
Yep, there it is. Looking to attack is Amaya Tolliver. She gets her own rebound, and she draws the foul.
Yeah. Amaya is probably the most consistent rebounder for Armbrae. Would we agree on that? Sasha.
So foul there is on number 7, McDonough. Yeah, no, definitely. Sorry, Coach, I was just trying to listen to who that foul was on. Amaya is definitely one of their stronger rebounders for sure. That ball goes out to Amaya at the top. Get over to Maddie Ellesmere, who's looking to attack, and it's stolen.
Yeah. Lucas was momentarily open in the back.
By 7, and there's a rebound, layup there by Niedermeyer. Ball is pushed up the court by McDonough. Citadel's trying to make a little run rate themselves. They're up down 5
has
now.
not scored since that timeout.
Yeah, for sure. And this is kind of the time, you know, they've got to go back to getting the ball inside the Sasha. They've gone away from that the last few possessions.
Well, part of it is who they have in,
that's right.
In the
Most
backcourt
definitely.
right now in terms of experience and understanding how
so
to...
there's a, and Maddie Ellesmere picks up a foul that I'm sure Coach Skier did not want at that time. There's no need to make that foul there. Frustrated that she had to put something up with the clock going down and then didn't get a good shot. But again, that's no reason to come back and make a foul like that. So Coach Skier's called a timeout this time.
Yeah, because really part of it's personnel in terms of the foul situation and so on. But Armbrae was up 30-21 when Citadel took the timeout. They've had one transition hoop now, and then the one take there. So neither team is dominating again offensively, but Armbrae has not scored since the timeout.
That's right.
Again, keeping it similarly to what we were saying about Citadel's coach, when it got to 9, that in this kind of a game seems big. The momentum, it's a momentum shift in the sense that Armbrae has none offensively.
That's
right.
Now. That's right.
So coach wants to talk about that, see if she can get it corrected, and you know, because Armbrae right now, if they get a hoop, it just changes the field.
It does.
You know?
It does for sure. But they haven't had that hoop, and in the last few possessions, they've gone away from getting the ball in the Sasha in this third quarter, right?
Yeah. Not only have they not had hoops, they haven't
and
had
that was very
looks.
successful for them in the first half. So you see Nevaeh O'Connell's back on court, so that's their point guard, their regular point guard on there. And we also have number 3 who is seeing action for the first time, Shayna Wolfson. So we'll see what Coach Jalen Skier has told the girls in that timeout. If it makes any difference. There's a down screen up to Gallagher. Mariah Dix guarding her, giving her some space there. Wolfson is guarding ball now. There's a flash by Daz on Dab. Wolfson jumps out. Yep.
No corners turned.
And everybody's going to try and jump on the ball.
Yeah.
And we also get a 30-second clock.
Yeah, Armbrae did a pretty good job of preventing any kind of penetration.
They did.
Lots of screen action down low, but Citadel, no benefit from
Had
it.
some flash to the middle, and that was denied also. So definitely have to make sure that the ball is moving with a purpose. And that, that is not something that you want to see. So
well, again, pretty good defense by Citadel on that possession, and led to kind of a sloppy ball handling.
So Dabb and Wolfson will take a breather, and Citadel will try to bring the ball up to court and see if they can continue to score in this. Steal
good.
by Nevaeh O'Connell, and she steps around her, misses that, and Gallagher gets that rebound. She's looking to push it up the floor.
Let's see.
And she throws it up and she puts it in off the backboard.
But
yeah, definitely unorthodox. But that is actually how she does score layups.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, always has.
Kind of an off-time flat foot thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And we get a foul called here on number 4, Sarah Santama. That's at least her second, possibly could be her third. Armbrae looking to get a good possession this time because they haven't had a good possession this quarter yet. And the ball is stolen. Oh, Mariah Dix is back in there.
On
she
both sides, when
she definitely had the push.
When the guards get tied out top and do that soft semi-spin, it just doesn't work in their favor.
Yeah. But I think Coach Skier was right there. The referees definitely did miss a two-handed push in the back.
Yeah,
But
things get missed.
Yeah, so
and
here
again,
we go.
You put yourself in a position for
Citadel has the ball back, and there's a foul called there on Maddie Ellesmere, who is riding.
She wants the hook call.
Number 7, yes.
The
McDonough.
referee's ruling the contact was already there.
And entering the game for Armbrae is number 15 for the first time, Janaea Downey, who is 9th grader.
Okay, interesting.
So Citadel's looking for a real good possession here. It is down to a one-possession game. Nice pass. And she is fouled by Downey. Number 14, Sadie Chasson, will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, the breakdown out top was what led to that. Once she got that penetration, then they had to slide off, and she found the kid with the bounce pass diagonally.
Chasson will go to the line for 2 shots. And she goes 0 for 2.
Didn't rebound.
And Amaya can't get the rebound, but Downey gets it. And Downey will pick up the foul.
Loose ball in traffic like that, don't try to dribble it up, pick it up.
Just pick it up.
Treat it as a rebound off the floor, basically.
Yeah.
You wouldn't bounce it off the backboard for a rebound. Treat the floor as a
foul
backboard.
there on McDonough. Riley Nolan will come in, and Sashno Dab will come in, and Tolliver will get a breather.
Citadel loading their D.
Downey's going to bring the ball up there. And she draws a foul on the attack. Looks like she got her finger jammed a little bit there.
Pretty good handle to get to where she got. Got a little fortunate to be fouled on that.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a jump ball. Janaea Downey will go to the line for 2 shots. That is the first basket in this third quarter for Armbrae with 3:24 left in the third quarter. First point. Downey goes 1 for 2. So they had like a
not
6.
Not the first basket, but the first since the timeout. Remember, they went on a run and got up the thing. And then
30-21,
yeah. They got up 31.
Yeah, since the timeout, sorry, yeah.
Or 30-21, sorry.
Yeah. And that ball is off the rim there.
Pivot.
And number 9 steals it from Sash Dab. Rebound there by Santama, and rejected by Sasha. Right out of bounds.
Probably rejected with a little bit more vigor out of frustration than she might.
I think so. Yeah.
She's frustrated.
And
with
there's
herself,
the back door.
turning it over.
And the ball stolen by Nevaeh O'Connell. She's trying to get out of the way. Someone's got to come give her some help.
Yeah.
Downey's there on a release for her. A clock. The clock wasn't running.
Yeah,
shot
usually
clock.
when you get a sort of totally out of context stop like that, it's about the clock.
Yeah, shot clock. So
clock.
they have 16 seconds. So Armbrae.
Whoa. Yep. Stole.
Yeah, Armbrae right now is playing quite soft and out of control. Ball off fingertips.
Again, though,
missing
give credit to
rebounds.
Citadel's D. They're getting after it. They're making things happen. But yes, you've got to respond by getting strong.
Ball's moved over to Gallagher. She's putting up the shot. It's off.
Okay, you're right about that. The
Right.
way she released.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Nevaeh O'Connell is looking to push at. Looking to attack. Maddie Ellesmere could have went backdoor. Getting the ball back to Nevaeh O'Connell. She's looking to split the defense. And she finishes
Probably
with a
played
nice
through
floater.
a bump or two there, too. So
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, nice
Good
floater
take.
there. Citadel's looking to push it again.
Nice
Draw the defense. And 14 Chase Song finishes with the layup.
Nice find.
Nice
by
assist.
Nolan.
Yeah, by Nolan. Downey gets the ball there. Over to Nevaeh O'Connell. I think Armbrae just needs to just slow it down and settle down, regroup again. And the steal there, turnover by Niedermeyer. Ball on the end there. And it's off. Sasha O'Dab gets the rebound, pushing it to Ellesmere. Maddie's going to shoot the three, and that's off. That one wasn't in flow with what was going on.
Nah, again, though, I think the way the game is being played, both teams are kind of desperate.
That's a big three
And
right
that's big.
there, drawn by
They're kinda
Niedermeyer.
desperate for anything offensively, you know? So they're something like that, which is out of character. And
Maddie is down on one knee and comes up limping. So Armbrae will get some subs in. O'Connell and Ellesmere will come out, and Mariah Dix and Francois will come back in. 1 minute left in the third quarter, and Citadel has fought their way back to 1 point down. Armbrae looking to reverse the ball around. Downey looking to attack. Gets it out to that. And Sasha, just floated off.
But
off
that's
the
a
hands.
good take for her.
That was a good take for Sasha. And that was off the fingertips of Peyton Phillips. Maya Tolliver will come back into the game, give Peyton a breather. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Citadel's down 1 point, looking to take the lead, which they haven't had much this game.
Since early, really.
Since very early. Nice dish off there.
Didn't go.
Just rims out.
Okay.
Rims out by Riley Nolan. That was a nice attack by Gallagher to get it to Nolan. And they've done that. Citadel's done that a couple times where they've tacked and got it to their player down low.
Yeah, they're getting that short corner look fairly readily.
Yeah.
And in this game, any look that comes fairly readily is rare. So
there's a flash there by Mariah Dix.
Avoided
Swinging
the
it over
travel.
to Downey. Downey's kicking the ball around a little bit.
You know, she's going to have
hold on,
to
I'm not sure if we got a foul or if we got a
jump ball. I think.
it's a jump ball.
Yeah.
Oh, travel first. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
7.8.
7.8 seconds left. Citadel's down by 1 point. And there's the ball stolen
back
by
over.
Mariah Dix.
Didn't get called.
And she threw it up. It was all kinds of time. And Downey misses.
Dix got away with it back over there. Ooh, what happened?
She tripped over. Downey tripped over the girl on the baseline and banged herself against the wall.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Dix got the steal clean.
She did.
And then
Stepped
one foot went back over,
foot
which
back
for
over.
whatever reason, maybe they ruled she didn't have control, although I think she did.
I thought she did also.
But anyway, it didn't matter, and they didn't score.
And again, whether it's that one where all 3 points have to be over or not, I don't know.
Well, but all 3 points were over when she got it.
Yeah.
Because they got the steal in front court, right?
Yeah.
But, whatever.
So we're going into the fourth quarter with Armbrae, the slight lead of 33-32. This game is being brought to you on Maritime Athletic Profiles YouTube channel. Thank you for joining in tonight at Seniors Night for the Armbrae Ospreys.
And I think a game which is basically each team averaging 11 points a quarter can be properly labeled a defensive battle.
Most definitely, most definitely. I think also with that defensive battle, we will see, if we're looking at stats, there are quite a few turnovers also. So
there's turnovers,
that also has an impact.
Off balance, misses from fairly decent positions, etc. It's just the defensive extra work by both teams.
Oh yeah,
they're
definitely
a lot of off balance maneuvers.
Yeah, they're definitely the defense has definitely stepped up on both sides and has stayed through the first 3 quarters. Sometimes you'll see the defense be really strong, then it'll slough off, but for the most part,
the effort
level
has continued. Yeah,
the effort level has been very high defensively.
Coach Ingram's timeout definitely did reward her team.
That's right.
And then Coach Scare's timeout, when the momentum shifted there for a while, rewarded her team because
That's right.
it kind of leveled it off a little bit. So I think it's going to be a battle down to the end.
So there's a steal by Deja Hooper-Dixon, and she puts Citadel in the lead. So right off the inbound of the fourth quarter, Citadel has now taken what would be one of the first leads since very, very early in the game. Lily Francois has it at the top of the key. She's looking to attack, kicks it out to Mariah Dix. She misses, but a great rebound by Sasha Dab, and she finishes with the putback.
And again, she does what Sasha does. She took her time,
great
found the
footwork,
gap, and went up soft.
Yeah, she was patient. Dixon was right there with her, and she found a way to make it happen. Dixon got the ball over to Gallagher, into Matheson. The ball stolen by Dixon, retrieved by Dab. Nevaeh O'Connell's looking to push it. Lily Francois, that 3 is off. And there's a foul on Sash, laying right on the back of Matheson.
Lily didn't quite use all the time she could have to get herself in balance.
Yeah, that was definitely a quick one.
It's not a bad place for her to take the from.
Not at all.
But she rushed it a bit.
Yeah, definitely a quick shot. And that was a great box out on Sash for Matheson.
Yep.
Because Matheson is in foul trouble, so that was a great opportunity for her to not.
Wow.
And we got a travel there by Daz in the corner.
Refs are doing a pretty good job of catching the shuffles both ways.
Yes, they have been. They've definitely picked it up on both ends for sure.
And again, I think the defensive intensity has caused some rush.
That's right.
Shuffling of feet both ways.
An attack there by Maya Tolliver, rims out. Matheson gets the rebound. Hooper-Dixon is bringing the ball up, looking for something to happen. She's looking to attack. Matheson pops out. Over to Chasson. And we got a hand check there on Mariah Dix. Oh, well, how come it's... Okay. Nevaeh was going to try and take it from the baseline, but it's actually slid the ball on the sideline. Out to Gallagher. Chasson over to Das on the baseline, looking to attack. Sash Dab.
Might have got away with the
next
step.
Ball's out top to Gallagher, and she puts it up. And there's a block. Oh, it was tapped there.
There was no rim, so it was just before the 24.
So Das got that. I think Sasha actually got a finger on it, but it still went in by Sophia Das. Lily's going to look to attack. No, off her feet and trying to make a pass. Not a good idea. And Nevaeh just steals the ball, runs it out of bounds off Gallagher. And Coach Scare is looking to have a chat with the girls as Citadel takes the lead again, 36-35. That pass right there, Lily's looking to drive, and then she's off feet and trying to pass behind herself.
Yeah,
to Sash.
she was trying to turn the corner. It was defended well. She read that she was defended well, but then tried a very difficult drop
very
off
difficult.
cross screen.
Yeah, for sure. So, ended up being a steal by Citadel, push, and then Nevaeh got back and got the ball sort of thrown off of, or thrown the ball out of bounds. So, it would be Citadel ball again underneath the hoop. Again, this is a very low-scoring game. It is 36-35 with just under 8 minutes left in the game.
On January 9th, these two teams met at Citadel. Citadel won by about 18, but that too was a very low-scoring game. I think it was at 54-36 or something to that effect. So it may be typical of these two teams when they meet one another that they have low-scoring games, because I'm not sure that either team has had this kind of low-scoring game against most of their opponents.
No. I would say that most of the games, both teams have scored a minimum of 60-plus points each game.
Yeah.
And a couple games we did, Armbrae even had 80 or 90 points. So, yeah, it definitely is low. So here we have Citadel with the ball on the baseline. Niedermeyer is going to inbound it. Gallagher, Das, Dixon, Hooper, and Matheson are on for Citadel.
Up screen.
She's looking, Hooper Dixon's going to take it. And again, Sophia Das just gets that rebound and rips it from Sasha Dab. Niedermeyer's got the ball, looking to get it up over top of Lily.
We talked about this. Even with the real hard play defense by both teams, Armbrae has got to rebound the defensive board.
They have to, and I'd love to see the stats for that particular one, because it is not in Armbrae's favor. That's for sure. Not in their favor.
No, Citadel has had a lot of extra opportunities.
Definitely so. And there's the air ball from Amaya Tolliver. Try to be saved by Dix, but it comes back in the hands of Citadel. Hooper Dixon bring the ball up the floor. Over to Gallagher. Waiting back to Dixon. Matheson looking to take it against
She doesn't realize,
Phillips.
She didn't see the defender behind her.
Mariah Dix didn't see that, and Citadel picks that ball out of there. Niedermeyer to Matheson. Das is looking to attack Tolliver.
Ooh, fortunate.
Yeah. And there's Gallagher putting up a three. Phillips got a big rebound. That one was needed.
There's an opportunity.
And
foul.
And Nevaeh Cardle threw the foul on Gallagher. And the ball rimmed out.
But in this game, that's a rare opportunity. Those kind of angled
it definitely has been.
Transition takes very few of them either way.
Raleigh Nolan will come back in and replace Gallagher. Nevaeh Connell will go to the line, shoot 2 shots.
Touch.
Yeah,
saved her.
Home court touch. And actually, I was going to say the boys put it up on the wrong side, but it's back again now. And that one rims out, so she goes 1 for 2, tie the score, and she's looking to steal. That Citadel gets it back. A little pressure by Nevaeh Connell. Lily Francois.
Got a mismatch down low with Matheson posts.
Francois is looking to shut it down. Niedermeyer steps back for the 3 and nails it.
Second one she's hit now, right?
Yeah, the one player, like Citadel has decent shooters for sure, but the one player that will hurt you will be Niedermeyer from the 3.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Peyton Phillips out to Mariah Dix, and she nails the 3.
Can do that too. Yeah.
She nails the 3. A little bit of back and forth here. In a tight game, 39-all. With just over 5 minutes left in the game. Niedermeyer again from the corner. And that rims out. Mariah Dix gets a rebound, gets herself caught down in the corner. And she gets fouled.
Yeah.
And
in a situation like that, defensively, you've got the kid doubled. If she doesn't pass down, she's not going to get out of that.
That foul call is on Riley Nolan.
You don't want to get over, fire it up, and do the push. And if someone rotates into that passing lane, now you've really got something going for you.
Here comes Nevaeh O'Connell, bringing the ball up. Mariah Dix. Back to O'Connell, dab, and a handoff. Whoa. And a foul call on Nevaeh O'Connell.
Frustration foul.
Yeah, definitely frustration foul, and no the connectedness right there.
Just
focus.
Yeah, the handoff
right,
was just off. 1-3-1.
Got a double there down in the corner. Reverse back up top. Over to Das. Down on the baseline. And there's a steal by O'Connell. And it's white ball. That's a great defensive stop there by Armbrae to get that ball back after their turnover initially.
Yeah. Citadel struggling a little bit. 1-3-1 is kind of a laning zone, so you've got to attack it differently, a little bit differently
There's a
from both zones.
Tighter handoff there between Dab and Maddie. And Nevaeh O'Connell dribbling the ball, looking to find somebody. Mariah Dix. That is off. Niedermeyer gets the ball. She's looking to push it. She's going to find Nolan.
Nope.
And that's off. Rebound. We got another little rugby scrum going on underneath there. And the ball is going to stay with Citadel.
With 13 on the shot clock. I think if I were Armbrae, I'd want to keep track of Niedermeyer and the rest of the way.
Definitely. Yeah, they definitely need to know where she's at. Hooper Dixon gets at the top of the key. She's looking to attack it. And the ball stolen by Nevaeh O'Connell.
Clean strip by Nevaeh.
Yeah, that was a clean strip, and then a retaliation foul by Hooper Dixon. And Hooper Dixon will take a seat, and Roland Gallagher will come back in. Maddie Ellesmere to Mariah Dix. Over to Sash Dab. Again, that's a tricky pass. The defender's right there. There's
that
Sash.
Screen high-low.
And she's got to go up with that. And one.
That's that little offside elbow, back screen. Screener steps up high, then they've got the high-low. They've gotten pretty good mileage off that each time we've seen them since they introduced it. They don't go
that
to
foul,
it as often.
That foul there was on Niedermeyer.
Like when they're struggling, that would be a pretty good thing for them to go to.
Yes, that's what I said. Like in the third quarter, they went away from that.
Yeah.
They didn't. I don't know if she had it more than like once.
They don't. Armbrae off the bounce are not that effective as an offensive team. If they're running.
And so they have to use.
So a little bit of back screen, high lows, minimize the dribble stuff.
Armbrae is in a strong zone there, and Sadama steps on the line.
And again, what's happening is they're with the 1-3-1 is getting them to catch the ball in very poor positions. Fans are starting to get a little involved here. 4 minutes left in the game. Mariah Dix gets herself out of the corner. Ooh.
Sash Neal. Oh, but she gets it back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow.
That's actually common.
Classic Sash. Classic Sash.
She had that spin move in mind.
That is Sash's go-to. Maddie Ellesmere picks up that foul. And Matheson's going to come out. Sophia Daz is going to come back in. Niedermeyer, Gallagher, Santama. And
again, at her best, Sasha takes her time and has footwork, but sometimes she actually has the shot and takes herself out of it.
She and I have had that discussion many times.
Yeah.
So here we are with just over 3.5 minutes left. Almost a steal by Sash. Tip there. Ryan Santama's throwing the ball away. That's going to be a turnover either way. Yeah, either way. And the good thing for Armbrae is they now get the ball back on this side of the court. So
they should get 24 for this, should they not? Turnover?
I think so.
It's not an old board.
No, maybe
Refs
not.
They're only getting 14. So.
Yep, they're only giving them 14. Lily Francois, the handoff to Mariah Dix. Dix needs to take her time, and she gets the ball stolen.
Yeah,
that's still something that Mariah has to work on, is when she gets to the middle, recognizing that what her next move is.
Well, her dribble technique is not conducive to getting good penetration.
Yeah, and she gets herself in there. She gets herself in there,
and
then
gets in there, gets turned around.
Yeah.
And
well, that's too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody lost the assignment on that one. So Lily Francois bring the ball up, and couldn't make the handoff. Drop. There you go.
Good read.
And there's a great read by Sash as she finishes over Das.
She read that one perfectly.
Yeah. Anytime that Armbrae can get the ball in there, I mean, she doesn't make them all, but she makes a very high percentage of them for sure. Niedermeyer, you want to get out on her. Santama looking to take it. Oh! And Nevaeh O'Connell.
Saying that she moved under.
Yeah, she said she got under her. I'd love to see a replay on that one.
Yeah.
So Nevaeh is going to pick up the foul there. Santama will go to the line for 2 shots.
Didn't see it clear enough to have an opinion, frankly, but
yeah, it would be nice to see that replay, and so hopefully at home you guys can see it.
Make your own decision.
Yeah. Maddie Ellesmere is back in the game.
Has made hers.
That's right, and that's the one that counts. Maddie Ellesmere is back in. Mariah Dix will grab a seat. Sophia Das going to the line to shoot 2 shots. And she goes 1 for 2.
Get it back, though.
Big rebound there by Tolliver. Ball pushed from Nevaeh to Ellesmere. That's going to be a long 2 if it goes. Rebound there by Gallagher. Just under 2.5 minutes left. Armbrae's up 44-42. There's a screen, high screen set. Ball is over to the hands of to Das. Shot there by number 7. McDonough, rebound by Sasha.
Nice
long
find.
pass to Lily Francois and over to Tolliver for the layup.
Nice long find and a quick find by Lily. Saw that they had a 2 on nobody, basically.
And here we go. Citadel's got the ball. Reverse over to Santama, and she nails the 3. First couple that she took earlier today were not close.
Convincing, but that one was
but that one went down. As they say, shooters shoot, right? So she's a shooter. Going to the hoop is Tolliver. Going to the hoop is Tolliver.
It's very interesting with defensive battles of the kind we've witnessed here today, how late in the piece sometimes it opens up.
Yes,
And that's what we're witnessing
and that's
here,
what we've been seeing the last couple possessions for sure.
Yeah. Because it's a whole thing too. Once one drops, suddenly the cap is off a little bit,
And we were talking earlier about Amaya being the one that's very strong and attacking the hoop. And again, you saw that rebound just off the hands of Dab. Just a minute and 30 seconds left.
This is still very much up for grabs.
1 possession games. Armbrae is up by 3.
Yep.
Citadel has the ball with
-1.
Niedermeyer over to Santama. They closed out on her that time. And there's another block by Nevaeh O'Connell. Mariah Dix will take a seat, and Maddie Ellesmere will come back in.
She got enough of an angle on that one that, if the foul was a relatively high percentage possibility.
Sarah Santama hits the first one. And she hits the second
Knocks
one.
that one down too.
And this is definitely a different game than the game early January between these two teams at Citadel.
Big foul. Bonus.
That's a big foul
Both teams
there
are in
on
bonus now.
Niedermeyer. So Maddie Ellesmere will go to the line, shoot 2. Armbrae is leading 48-47 with 1 minute 13 seconds left. Maddie goes 1 for 2. And
Took those 2 free throws in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
From 2 different places.
She usually shoots them pretty well the
But
same,
she
but
was
that time she didn't.
Considerably off the line on that one.
Coach Scares doing that offensive defensive switch, so Dix
Whoa.
is back in and almost had the steal. This is a great game, Coach, and I think the timeout there is Citadel's timeout.
And is she wanting to move it up? I wonder.
What a great game after a week long of exams for the kids that you're watching tonight. Brought to you by Maritime Athletic Profiles on their YouTube channel. And this is probably the game that you want to see to get you back into the spirit of high school basketball leading into playoffs within the next week. I'm pretty sure the last league game for the girls is Monday night.
Monday
CP Allen will face
the West.
The West. Yeah. CP Allen will be at the West on Monday night, and then that will end the league play. And playoffs will start later that week, I'm pretty sure.
And is that a doubleheader, girls and boys?
I think it's actually on Eastlink, so I think it might be.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's on Eastlink, so that would be a doubleheader game. And it may also be on Maritime Athletic Profiles, so check their YouTube channel on Monday evening if you're looking for some more high school basketball. So 1 minute, 12 seconds left, and Armbrae is up 49-47.
So it'll be interesting to see what Citadel wants to do here. Are they going to try to set something up to get, say, Niedermeyer
They have moved the ball.
They have moved it up.
They have moved the ball.
I think she didn't want to risk, turning it over.
Yeah,
and
she probably has another timeout left too, so
yeah.
Using that one. I think they're going to be looking either for Niedermeyer or Santama. But then they always have the threat of Sophia Daz on the floor.
Driving,
right, so many choices. Down in the corner, Nolan in the corner, guarded by DeVeo Carnell. There's Santama in the corner. Yeah. And it's rimmed out. Great rebound by Sasha. And it's stolen. And we have a foul. We have a foul on Lily.
Be interesting to see what the referee saw on that.
Lily Francois has picked up a foul there, which is going to send Citadel to the line for 2 shots. It looked like a
push
box
off
out
in the opposite direction.
It looked like a box out that got tangled.
But,
Nolan is on the line. McDonough is on the line, shooting 2.
Missed the first one.
It is 1 possession game. And she misses the second one.
Got to come up with it.
Dab comes up with it.
And got to retain possession.
And looks like Sasha was out of bounds, so Citadel will get the ball back again. I think that's one of those times where you just throw it off of the player.
Try to at least.
Yeah, try to at least, and either way you end up in the same position or not here. Here's Niedermeyer from the corner, and she drains a 3. They are up now by 1. Citadel's up by 1. Great defense by Niedermeyer. Looking to pass it. Mariah Dix did not need a three there.
Didn't need. She had a wide open lane.
Yeah,
actually.
she did not need that
But
three.
Sasha came up with the board.
Yeah. And the ball belongs
and now I
to,
think
we'll
Coach
stay
Scare is
with.
going to take a timeout and set something up.
Yeah, the ball stays with Armbrae. Yeah, I think it was one of those ones where Mariah Dix saw herself so wide open.
Well, a few plays ago, Maddie Ellesmere had the same situation.
Yes.
Remember, she sort of, kid ran past her, she dribbled over and sort of, as you said, it was going to be a toe on the line long two anyway. But she actually had an open drive lane.
Yeah. But again, you get caught up in the crowd and it's jumping around and
caught up
all
in the
that.
notion that, here's an open three and we haven't had many this game and whatever, but we also haven't had too many open layups with rebounding position.
And I think, it's that one where that one shot can win the game when you don't actually need, you're only down by one. So coach is drawing up something because they don't have to move the ball. They're going to get the ball right underneath their hoop anyways.
Yeah.
So going to look at something to try and see if they can get a clean open shot with a good possession.
Ideally, you'd like to run some kind of maybe multiple screen action to get Sasha coming late for a layup.
Right.
But Citadel knows that too. So,
They have been pretty successful in their out of bounds play. They run a 4 flat kind of thing, and so they have been pretty successful in that possession. So we'll see with 35.8 seconds left what they come up with. Early in the second half, in the third quarter, Citadel was up 30-21, had a 9-point lead, and Citadel has come all the way back. They outscored them 29-19, so trying to get in to Sasha. Oh, there's a pass to Maya. Maya's got caught down there.
Get called 3 in here if she doesn't.
They got all kinds of time. They got 14 seconds. They don't need to throw that up.
Balance.
Yeah, she didn't need to throw that up. I don't know whose ball it is. Who's going to get that ball? And it belongs to Armbrae.
They're fortunate.
They had 14 seconds left. Maddie didn't need to throw that ball up. And coach is looking for another timeout. Coach
Good idea.
Scare. Yeah.
This kind of a game, and again, it's been better if you got the timeout, give some guidance.
Oh, most definitely, definitely. I've always been that coach that unless I can sell my timeouts after the game, then I might as well use them. It's no good taking them home with you. You don't need them, so definitely use them and give some guidance, like you said, to the athletes that are on the floor.
Definitely in this kind of a game, too, right? The way it's been played, and it's just remind the kids of who is who, how you want to attack this, be conscious of 14 on the shot clock, just compose.
Yeah. And again, in that last two possessions, I'm pretty sure that Nevaeh O'Connell or Lily Francois didn't touch the ball either. So, get that ball moved around, get it in the hands of the people you want.
And again, if you look at how Citadel got this lead, it was the out of bounds when Sasha got the defensive board but was trapped.
That's right.
Out of bounds. And then Niedermeyer became the inbounder for the end-line thing, and that inbounder is often going to be open.
Often, most definitely.
And that's how she got the open three.
So we have Maddie Ellesmere out of bounds here for Armbrae. Looking to get it in. They need to get it in.
No.
And they have a foul. That's a tough inbound.
They wanted Sasha, but the pass wasn't there.
So you kind of have to give another. There has to be a second option, and most times your second option is just kind of.
I think there are other options, but part of the question there is, might Lily have been your inbounder? Because she has displayed consistently the best touch.
Yes.
Of your passers, and you know, again, it's difficult because
Great
they
rebound by
wanted to find
Sasha.
and they couldn't get her. Here we go.
Santa Ma goes 1 for 2. Oh!
Yeah.
Sasha ran over Rowan Gallagher. That definitely was not, you know, when you've got the ball for the last possession like that, there's more than enough time to settle down and
But she was
get a
very
good
conscious
shot.
of being down 2 and struggling to get it and rushed it. And the Gallagher kid did a good job of standing in.
Most definitely.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you knew what she was going to try to do.
Yep.
She was going to try to get her team into the tie situation by taking it end to end if she could, and that's not a terrible thing for her to have in mind. But the
Not with the I mean,
Citadel defender.
Yeah, they have it in mind, but definitely recognizing that there's going to be
Gotta read.
there's going to be
But
there could
you
possibly be
learn
someone there.
you learn by doing these things and failing.
Yep.
And then adjusting and learning. And the next time that happens with 13.5 still on the clock, you downshift, you give a hezzy, you know, whatever. But in that instance, you could kind of see that forming when she got the ball back here in the defensive end.
So we have 13.5 seconds left. There is a player control foul called on Sash, so they will not, Citadel will not shoot, but they now have the ball with 13.5 seconds, up by 2, and Armbrae has to get the ball back. So
Yep.
they may choose to foul and put them on the line and then try to work from there if they don't get
Down
a quick
2,
foul.
you might almost want to try to go for a steal,
Yes,
couple of steal attempts kind of thing.
Yeah, first. Yeah, that's what I'm
They're
thinking,
moving
that
it
they might
to
want
the
to do
front
that
court.
first. And I would say that would be probably their last time out. And so look to see if anybody's going to go to the hoop, or there be someone flashing to the three-point deep corner.
Go off the,
Yep, three-point deep corner.
Good D so far.
Here we
Trap
go.
that.
And there's a foul on Ellesmere.
Actually, that's a situation. You got them to throw the ball where you'd like to have that
Yes.
go.
Yeah, deep
Trap
corner.
down. You've got 3 obvious passing lanes out and not a 4th obvious one.
Yeah.
That would have been a great place to get the trap.
So we have McDonough that is shooting 2, and she nails 1. It's a 3-point game with 12.4 seconds left. And she's short along on the second one, and the ball is going back to Citadel.
Once again, didn't clean, you know, without cleaning the deep boards.
Yeah, that has definitely been a big Achilles heel for Armbrae this game, is the lack of being able to get those boards. That foul call will be on Sasha.
They just, I think they had a conversation about whether to call intentional. or
Yeah,
what have you, and
they
decided
did.
not to.
Yeah, they decided not to. Sophia Das will go to the line, shoot 2. That's 5 on Sasha. Oh, maybe the foul was
on
it
Maddie.
was on, must have been on Maddie. Okay, so that'd be her 5th. Sophia will go to the line for 2. She is long on the first one.
If they clean this up.
Yeah,
if
I mean,
she
it's
misses
still,
and they clean it up,
it's
there's
still one
hope.
possession.
But
one
if she
possession
knocks
game.
this down, it becomes very difficult.
And there's a long. There you go. Catch her first. Oh, that's foul on Gallagher because she has to let her come down for sure. But
and it's bonus.
And it's bonus. Yeah, she has to let the offensive player have space to come down.
This one, well, the only thing you might try is make one, which she did not. So you can't do that.
Yeah, she rimmed out on the first one.
Almost missed this. Try for a 3. No, really, that's what you're.
No, that's
left
the
with.
only option. That's
Yeah.
the only option that's left for sure. And Mariah Dix does miss it, but the ball gets
They didn't
back.
get it back.
Anita Meyer gets the ball back. And there's a foul call with 0.5 seconds left.
Pretty close to over.
Niedermeyer will go the length of the court and shoot 2 shots.
Well, here's the thing. Let's see what happens with the first one. Nope.
Oh, she's long on that one.
Not really enough time for anything other than a
No.
miracle throw now, though.
Yeah. And she seals the win.
But here's the thing. Armbrae, as we discussed, January 9th, lost by 18, I think, and scored 36 points.
Right.
This was obviously a winnable game for
Most
either
definitely.
team. Hard fought by both teams.
Yeah.
Niedermeyer stepped up.
Sadama
late
hit a couple threes
and Sadama showed something she hadn't shown in the first half. Interesting enough, Niedermeyer, I don't think attempted a 3 in the first half.
She didn't.
Yeah, she was penetrating.
That's right.
But
she was definitely the weapon that they knew they had. Right?
She showed us something in the second half.
Yeah.
And her threes were, arguably the difference.
And I think in that second half they had 4 threes, 2 from Niedermeyer, 2 from Santama, which were huge in the outcome.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so that is the last of the league play for both Armbrae and Citadel. And so we will wait for the last game on Monday night between CPL and Halifax West to see how the standings all fall through. And then we will start playoffs either late next week. I think probably late next week.
They started the 5th or the 6th, maybe?
Yeah, so
there's a play-in, maybe, and then
there might be
one play-in game, and then they go.
There is one.
Yeah.
There is one play-in game.
Yeah.
13 will play 12, I think it is, because the basically the second tier now comes into play with playoffs. Everybody makes playoffs.
Yeah.
So it was a great game, Coach. Very, very exciting, as we thought. Great defense by both teams, and Citadel came out with the win.
Yeah, and again, in terms of both these teams being in playoffs, there are things that each of these teams can take from this game.
Most definitely. And each of these teams can also, disrupt somebody and maybe get a win somewheres in the early rounds too.
Well,
so
again, keep in
the
mind
league's wide open.
Only 2 losses in league play that Halifax West have suffered have been at the hands of Citadel.
Right.
So whatever that is whether it's matchups or whatever that's behind that, that's a fact. So that's an interesting fact because Halifax West has not lost in league play to anybody else.
Right.
They've lost some tournament play to Auburn, I think, and whatever. But
so we're going to say goodbye tonight, and thank you for watching Maritime Athletic Profiles on their YouTube channel for high school girls Metro basketball, and we will be seeing you in playoffs. Thanks.
Okay.
Your gifts directly contribute to real, tangible change on our campus and will immediately impact all of our students. With your support, we can expand our programs and fund enhancements to our classrooms and co-curricular learning experiences. Your gift, no matter the size, can make a difference.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thanks to your generosity, we were able to outfit our science lab with state-of-the-art microscopes. When we pool our resources together, we can make a significant impact on the Armbrae experience for our students. All gifts, regardless of size, have the power to inspire.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
At Armbrae, the annual fund campaign is really the backbone of our fundraising efforts. That's because the projects are designed to enhance the learning of current students. So we conceive of and raise funds for the project this year, for example, and then we launch it next year. In the past, you've supported projects like smartboard upgrades in classrooms, classroom furniture upgrades, playground equipment, the new class set of microscopes in the science lab, and of course the new bike shelter that's being built this week. So thank you for your support of those projects. Like all independent schools, tuition fees only cover about 85% of our operating costs. So it's through the generosity of donors like yourselves that we're able to bridge that gap. This year's projects include musical instruments, visual art equipment, and smartboard upgrades across all divisions, and of course our scholarship and bursary fund as well. In the coming weeks and months, you'll be given opportunities to support the project or projects of your choice, and I just wanted to take a moment here to thank you in advance for doing so.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support.